Hey guys, Sean Lentz here from Appalachian DIY. It's getting springtime, so that means we need to get this shed finished. I'm going to turn this into a chicken coop, so I need to move my chickens in here. So I want to get this thing finished up, and what we're going to do right now is make the door for this. The wood that we're using here is flooring from the old shed that we saved. This piece is just big enough. Our door opening measures 32 inches by 71. I want 3/8 gap on each side of the door, so we're gonna cut it to 31 1/4 by 70 1/4. So what we have right here is we have the bracing for the skin of our door. What we're gonna do is we're gonna nail these 2x4s into place. Basically, right now we just have a perimeter, but we'll probably put some bracing in here so we don't get any flex on the door. And then once we have this done, we're gonna put it underneath the skin of the door and then just nail it down to the top. So what we did when we nailed this down, we made sure that this top part was flush because we're going to put this on the bottom and put the skin of the door on top. So we want this all as smooth as possible so it mates in really nicely. So we gave this door some paint. That way we can put our hardware on top and not have to paint around it. So what we have here for our hinges, I have 2 T hinges that we're gonna place on here. Now these only catch the outside frame of this, the 2 holes here. So to catch more screws, we're gonna put another block and sandwich it on the inside of here. So we catch this 3rd screw, and then for the 4th one out here, we could, if we wanted to, add another block so we can attach onto that also. So we'll have these 2 hinges onto here. We also have a gate latch that we're using, and we'll probably do the same thing. We'll block that out so it has a little bit more stability to it, and add this on before we even put the door on the shed. Here's what our blocking looks like. We have one on the bottom, one on the top for the T hinges, and then we have one going across the middle, and that is for our latch. When we set our hinges, we want to make sure that we have a little bit of a gap here. We don't want it tight up against. So we're probably talking 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch. And then also we want to make sure that this top part is square. You don't want it angled like this, it ain't going to open right. So give a little bit of a gap on the inside here and make sure this is squared up, and then go ahead and run these screws in. Do the same thing for the door latch, square it up and screw it into place. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take some shims and shim up this door. That way it has even gaps all the way around it. We're probably going to have more of a gap on this side because it's going to be swinging out. We want to be able to clear that 2x4. So we'll go ahead and put shims around this door, get it where it needs to be, and then screw it in. Alright, so we got the door shimmed up. We are all even on these sides, so we can go ahead and set our screws in here with our lag bolts. All we need to do for the door latch is to close it, place this retainer over top, and then screw it in place. Alright, that's it for the door latch. We can pull out our shims and see if this thing works. Alright guys, that's it. This door is working really well. It was simple to build. It's nothing too complicated. Just build your frame, put a skin on it, and that's pretty much it. Your hinges and latches. And just make sure you line it up. That's the most crucial part of this. Just getting your gaps correctly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, head over to my channel for more videos. Thanks again, guys, and I hope to see you next time.